up, YouTube? Simply Unlucky here, and today we'll be doing a Yu-Gi-Oh! 6 Samurai deck profile for you guys. And I want to ask you guys to check out my channel and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos. So it's been about a year since my last 6 Samurai deck profile, but I wanted to do a new one for you guys because of the new structure deck along with the new 6 Samurai Xyz monster. And 6 Samurai is by far my most favorite deck, and I've played it more than any other Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck I've ever played. And it's just really fun for me, and I love the art of all the 6 Samurai monsters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the deck list in the description below for those of you who do not want to watch this whole video. But I'm also going to be showing some more cards that I think would work good in the deck, along with some other side deck cards and extra decks. So be ready for that, and let's get started. Okay, so I play 3 Kagemushas, and he's one of the main 6 Samurai in the deck. He's the one that will be getting out your legendary 6 Samurai Shien. And he also has a very good effect, which many people forget about. And it's that if your opponent targets one of your 6 Samurai monsters with a magic, trap, or monster effect, you can make it target him instead. So just kind of remember that effect. And you can also use asceticism on him to bring out Elder of the 6 Samurai. And I play 2 of him. He's like a Cyber Dragon for the 6 Samurai deck. And them 2 together is an easy legendary Shien. And then I play 1 Spirited 6 Samurai. I like Spirited 6 Samurai because of his effect to special summon him from the Magic and Trap Zone after you equip him, which gets you more Bushido counters. But yeah, also his effect of when he's equipped to a 6 Samurai, they get 500 attack, and if they destroy a monster with battle, draw a card. It's just a really fun card to play. And Yaichi. Not many people play Yaichi, but I play Yaichi because he looks awesome, and I love this guy. And yeah, Yaichi. Cool. And then I play Hand of the 6 Samurai. I want to play 1 6 Samurai that has kind of like a destruction power, and I think Hand is a really good one to play. Because she's a 3-star, I can also maybe Synchro or make a Shien to make a Legendary 6 Samurai Shien, or I can Exceed to make like the MX Saber Invoker. But yeah, Hand of the 6 Samurai is just a very good card, and if you have, Gateway out with some other Bushido counter combos, you can destroy all your opponent's monsters. So Hand is very good. And then a Legendary 6 Samurai Nishi. I like this guy just because you can, during either player's turn, you can just bounce one of your opponent's monsters. And that's just a really fun effect to use. And then I play 2 Kagekis. I don't want to get destroyed by Effect Village, so I play 2. And also, his effect is really good. You can get a Shien right away, or you can, like I said, Exceed or something like that. Also, his effect with the new Xyz Samurai monster, Shadow of the Legendary 6 Samurai Shien. And, yeah, with him, you can make a 3,700, I believe. So it's just really cool combos with him. And then 1 Zanji for Asceticism. Oh, you can also Asceticism this guy as a 1,700 to bring out Nishi. And then Asceticism with Zanji to get out Kizan, or the other way around. And then Zanji, can destroy your opponent's monsters with his effect. And then 3 Kizans, because he is just kind of the main card in the deck, and you can special summon him and have multiple of them out. And he's going to be the one that you are making legendary, the Shadow of the Legendary 6 Samurai with, or just the bigger Synchro monsters, or any of the Exceed monsters. He's just extremely good in the deck. And I play 1 Grandmaster. I've been playing 2, and then I switch it down to 1. I keep kind of messing with it, but I'm playing 1 right now just because I haven't really needed to lately, and I've been playtesting the deck a lot. But yeah, Grandmaster, an extremely good card. Yeah, just don't get Bottomless Trap Hold. And then I play 2 Effect Veilers just because Windup is the main deck right now to beat, and it's just really hard to beat. If you get looped, you want to try and prevent that loop, so I just main deck 2 Effect Veilers. And for the Magics, I play 1 Reinforcements of the Army, 2 Shien Smoke Signals, 3 Asceticisms of the 6 Samurai, 1 Gateway of the 6 Samurai, 2 Shien's Dojo, 3 6 Samurai United, 1 Heavy, 1 Monster Reborn, and 1 Book of Moon. And then the Solemn Trio, along with Double-Edged Sword Technique, just 1. 2 is too many, and some people don't even like playing 1, but I play that 1 just because it can be so good at certain times. It's just crazy. So I play 1, and then 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device, and 2 Magatamas. Lately, I've been switching out just a lot of these cards, but I decided to make this the main build. But I've been switching out kind of those 4 with these cards right here. So the Forbidden Chalices, or MSTs, or Fiendish Chains, or another compulsory. But yeah, so I've been messing with it. These cards are all really good in their own way. I also can take out the Effect Veilers and put in maybe Fiendish Chains or Forbidden Chalices instead. So I was just going to say that to let you guys know. And if you're not main decking some of these cards, you should probably side deck them, like the MSTs especially. So I just wanted to mention that. But yeah, I've been kind of messing with those. But this is the main build I wanted to show you guys. And so that's the main deck, 40 cards. And for the extra deck, I play one MX Saber Invoker, one Leviair the Sea Dragon, Maestroke the Symphony Djinn, one Photon Papil Operative, Blade Armor Ninja, one Shadow of the Six Samurai Shian. That's the Xyz monsters. One Legendary Six Samurai Shian, Naturia Beast, ally of Justice Catastrophe, Naturia Barkion, Bryonic Dragon of the Ice Barrier, Natria Landois, Black Rose Dragon, Scrap Dragon, and Mistworm. So this is kind of a basic extra deck for Six Samurai decks. Pretty much you'll see this for every Six Samurai deck. It's kind of up to you on the 3-star Xyz monsters. And you don't really have to play these 4-star or 4-rank Xyz monsters, sorry. You can play, Utopia or whatever you want to play. But I decided that these are the best, especially to have like Spear Reaper. This guy can own Spear Reaper. And then if you're losing, you can bring out this guy. And Leviair if you remove for your Anishi, or if your opponent's just removing your monsters. And then of course Invoker for your combos with your Kizan. You can just bring him out with his effect. So just really fun card to use there. I decided I'd just show you guys kind of all the cards I use for an extra deck. So here's the third Veiler. If I'm not main decking the 2 Veilers, they'd definitely be in my side for windups. So that's for windup. 2D Crows for Insectors. And if you want to have a mirror match side deck, there's always Puppet Plant. And if you want to do the Cyber Dragon side, that's for like a Machina deck, if you're playing against a Machina deck. Set that right there. And 2 Soul Takers for dragons, along with Dimensional Fissures. These work against dragons, and they work against Dark World. Rivalry of Warlords. I believe that works against Windup and any other deck that has a whole bunch of different type of monsters. Macrocosmos works against Insectors, and then any deck that relies on their graveyard. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror for Insectors. Trap Stun for those decks that are reliant on their traps. It could either be a deck that has a lot of traps like Gravekeeper, or it could be like Chainburn. And then Light Imprisoning Mirrors for dragons or Lightsworn. So those kind of side deck cards I want to show you guys that you should probably have in your side. If you're going to have a 15-card side, that's about 20, 25 cards. So those are kind of side deck cards I would use. And then I wanted to show you guys, like I said, one more time I want to show these. These are the cards that I kind of keep subbing in and out of my main deck. So I think you guys should at least try these out. If you have never played Forbidden Chalices, see how it works. Along with the MSTs, I just haven't really needed them lately. If you're playing the Magatamas, you can... If I didn't have the Magatamas, I'd probably put at least 2 MSTs in. So that's kind of how that works. But yeah, Compulse is also really fun to kind of play. Compulse you can use to bounce your opponent's monster, stop them from using their effects or their combos, and then you can also use it on your monster to stop your opponent from using like Bottomless Trap Hole or Book of Moon or something. Especially if it's Kizan, you can play him, use this, play him again. So if you need an extra counters or something like that, bounce them back to your hand. So that's always fun to do. And then I have, you can also play Tour Guide in your deck if you want to base your deck more on an MX Saber Invoker. So if you play that kind of deck, you would need to play like 3 Tour Guides in Sangan along with another dojo. You want to play 3 dojos along with a Shian Squire in order to do those combos. I don't know if you guys have seen like a deck profile of someone's deck, but that is using 3 Tour Guides in it. But that's kind of that Six Samurai version of it. So yeah. Also, Iru. Sorry, he should be more in the side deck. I sometimes want to main deck him just because you can asceticism him to get out, your Inishi But yeah, he's a fun guy to play. But I think he belongs in the side deck if you're going to play Eru. And then some other Six Samurai cards that I've seen a lot of people kind of play. Another Grandmaster. I've never seen anyone play 3 Grandmasters, but I see a lot of people playing 2. Like I said, I kind of switch off between 1 and 2 Grandmasters every now and then. But yeah, I don't think you should play 3. That's just too many. What if you get 3 in your hand when you draw and you're like, I can't do anything, you know? So that's that. And then 1 Morphine Jar. I've seen a lot of people just play Morphine Jar because if you use it during your turn and your opponent doesn't have much on their field, you flip your Morphine Jar and just you kill him in 1 turn. That's kind of how Morphine Jar works. So he's good in Six Samurais and some other decks, but I've seen people try to use Night Beam. It's up to you. Forbidden Lance. It's a good card, but I just think that like Magatama would be better than Forbidden Lance because Forbidden Lance requires you to have your monster on your field to use it on your monster, and you might as well have Magatama because Magatama is counter speed. So, in my opinion, anyways, but it can minus 800 attack from your opponent, so it is a fun card to at least try out. And then of course Dark Hole Upstart for making your deck a little faster, along with Reckless Greed if you want to try that out. And Safe Zone, just a card if you want to use it, try it out. Starlight Road, Royal Decree, Bottomless, Dark Bribe, Torrential, Dimensional Prison, Mirror Force, and then a couple other Xyz Monsters and Synchro if you want to try those out too. So yeah, that was just some other cards I wanted to show you guys that I've seen a lot of other people play in those Six Samurai decks. And like I said, that was the side. So I would say make a 15 card side out of these cards right here, or you can add some of your own. But this is kind of like a basic, like if you're at your local tournament and you know what decks people are playing, you should probably make a side using these cards for those different decks. And if you are, at your local tournament and you're just going to play with a bunch of, more noob players, I would say play these Six Samurai cards because it's just fun. Great Shogun Shien is just always fun to play, especially if you're not playing against windups and Executors and stuff, because he's so big and you can easily OTK your opponent, which is 1 turn kill, or FTK, first turn kill. And so that's really fun, along with Nisashi and Cunning and Six Samurai. You can just do tons of damage in 1 turn. And then 8 Forces for asceticism combos and stuff like that. So yeah, these are just fun cards to play, I would say, if you're just having a good time, playing just for fun, obviously not in tournament play. Or even in a tournament, but just more of a noob tournament. So yeah, that's my Six Samurai deck profile for you guys. And remember to check out my channel and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. And I'll try to do another updated version of this, after the next ban list and stuff like that. So in a few months. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and Simply Unlucky signing out.